Hi, my name is Joaquin and I'm the paid media executive here at Koozai. And in this video, I'm going to be going over the new changes that Facebook and Instagram are going to be implementing over the coming weeks on advertising to people under the ages of 18. Now, before, you would normally be able to target people under the age of 18 using demographics, interests, or behaviors as you would with any other age on Facebook. Now, in order to improve the privacy of people under the age of 18, Facebook will now be changing this to the point where the only way you can target people of this age is through location. And what that means is you will not be able to target people using all the different variants of interests, behaviors, and demographics, things like their education, things like their fitness, food and drinks, any hobbies, fashion, technology, or even certain behaviors, such as particular devices that they use, and maybe even purchase behaviors. So what that means is that you're now only going to be limited by the location. So ways to get around this is by perhaps, let's say, for example, you're a school or you're a university and you're trying to target these users. I'd imagine normally you target them through interests and certain behaviors that these users would have. But in order to get around that now, the best thing that you're going to be able to do is use location. So let's say, for example, you're looking at Manchester Uni and you're trying to get people to come to an open day. One of the best things that you can do is narrow this location down by a radius. So let's say, for example, so it's set to 40 kilometers. You can move this down to 17 kilometers, which is the minimum for when you enter a location. However, you can reduce this down even further by dropping a pin. So let's say, for example, we want to go here and let's say we want to target people around this area here. Now you can do that by just hitting on drop pin, moving the cursor over the area that you want to target, and selecting that. Now it will automatically go to 16 kilometers, which is less than when you entered the location. Now you can also reduce this down even further to 1 kilometer. So this will help you be extremely precise about certain areas that you want to target. And then of course, if you're trying to target people that are under 18, you can reduce that in the age section from 13 to 18. So let's say we do 13 to 17. Trying to get people to come to uni to an open day, you'd put an age bracket of 16 to 17. Now, of course, you can add extra locations here. So let's say you want to get people's attention from further afield. You can definitely do that. You can zoom out, and let's say you want to get people interested in the university, let's say from Nottingham. You can drop a pin in Nottingham, and there you can reduce this down however much you want. Now, of course, this isn't going to be as catered as you'd normally expect with interest targeting. So the step further that you can make from this point is once you actually create this audience and once you start using it, you can then create engagement remarketing audiences. Now, to do this, you need to go to the audience section and you need to go to the custom audience. And from here, you can go on the engagement section. So let's say, for example, we're trying to get people that have engaged with your ads from the ads that you have just created using that audience that is location based. Click on Facebook page. You can also do this on Instagram account as well. And from here, you can create audiences based on certain events, such as people who have engaged with your professional account, or you can do people who have engaged with any post or ad. Now we can click on that and then you can select a retention, meaning the amount of days that you want this to go. Let's say you've run an ad for the past month. You can do the past 30 days. People have engaged with any post or ad in the past 30 days. What you do is you name your audience, past 30 days, and then you can create it. And using that audience, you will be able to retarget those users that have interacted and have shown interest with your ad. Of course, the more you increase the retention date, the more people you will end up remarketing, the bigger the audience size will be. Hopefully, this should help in trying to target younger audiences with the new limitations that are coming with Facebook and Instagram. If you need any more information on paid social, make sure to check out our other videos.